Thank you for your interest in commissioning my services for a custom costume you'd like created. Before reaching out to get this party started, please take a moment to review the information so that you understand this creative process and what it entails. Having a garment custom made requires in-person fittings. Therefore, it is important to recognize that I am located in Houston, Texas. I prefer to work with clients who also live in Houston or nearby towns and cities, although if you're located further out and are willing to make the drive, I'm happy to see how I can accommodate. First things first, we need to meet so that you can describe your vision for your custom costume. This is an important step as I need to understand what you're seeking to have created to ensure that my talents align and that I will be able to bring your vision to life. If you have photos for reference, you'll need to have them handy for this meeting. We'll discuss fabric options, colors, additional materials needed, design, etc. to ensure that we're both on the same page. Additionally, I'll take your measurements at this time so that I can get a good idea of how much fabric I will need to complete your costume. Due to this, I prefer that the consultation takes place in person. Once I have gathered all of the necessary information from you in regard to your costume, I will then create a proposal that will outline the scope of work, timeline, and price. If your design involves combining aspects from a couple of different costumes shown in photos that you presented to me, I will create a sketch and send it along with the proposal to finalize the design. This is on a case-by-case basis and will not always occur. Proposals will be sent via email and will require a signature before this process can move forward. The last step required before I can begin the magical design process is to collect a minimum of 50% of the total price as a retainer payment. This allows me to be able to purchase the materials used for your costume while also acting as a down payment to ensure that you're serious about your project. Currently, I accept cash or online payments through Venmo or Zelle. Once the initial payment has been received, I will email you a receipt that reflects the payment made as well as the remaining amount due upon completion of your costume. You will be required to make the final payment before taking your costume home with you. A minimum of 2 fittings is standard, although more fittings may be required, which is determined on a case-by-case basis. When attending a fitting, I request that you always bring the bra that you plan to wear if applicable, especially if having a strapless or backless design created. The shoes that you plan to wear, which will ensure that I hem your costume at the correct length, and any additional items that I request to ensure a proper fit. When arriving for the final fitting, please be ready to submit the final payment as well. The final fitting requires trying on the costume one last time to ensure that everything fits as desired before taking it home. I will have the final invoice ready for you, and I must receive the final payment before you may leave with your costume. Now it's time to get all dressed up and show off your one-of-a-kind costume at your upcoming event. If you're ready to get your costume started, please reach out by emailing whatisheybellsdoing@gmail.com. You can also check out my website, whatisheybellsdoing.com, for more information.